Dee 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 dee. Keto living is the life for me. Coffee, cooking, and recipes. Spending my days with my doggies. So be a sport. Set your alarm for Wednesdays.
Good
for
morning,
the
y'all,
Warden's Report.
and welcome to the Warden Report. What a wonderful day. I'm so excited. So, yes, it is Wednesday, and I'm having my coffee. Actually, I just finished my coffee. It's already 11 a.m., and yeah, I just almost chugged it down completely. So I'm just getting around to record for a couple minutes, and I wanted to say hello and welcome to the Warden Report. If y'all can, please give this a thumbs up, especially if you love to hear vlogs and people ranting like I do. I really appreciate the thumbs up. And then we'll get started on this week's Warden Report. I don't know offhand if I have anything specific planned. It's just a regular week, right? We are almost done with February already. Like, the first quarter is 2/3 of the way through. The first quarter of the year of 2024. So, yes, I am excited. Things are going really well. Been listening to different channels, and I just want to do a couple shout outs. So, one, if you're using any of the big three mobile carriers, they are saying that those big three, you know, the ones I'm talking about, are going to keep raising the rates on their customers. If you don't want that to happen, if you want a really great service at a great price, I highly recommend Mint Mobile. We have our affiliate link, I guess it's affiliate link, our referral link down below, and whatever the current special is, you will receive. So they change it up every now and then, so I can't keep up on whatever it is, but usually it'll be like you might get the unlimited plan for $15 a month, or it might be something else. But I'm telling y'all, we have had Mint Mobile, I think, a year now. I am so happy I made the change. Now we do the base, because we never use more than 5 Gs or 5 megabits in a month, whatever it is. We never use over that. Now, when I first started, I had the deal on the whole unlimited for 3 months for the same price as the base plan. So I went with that, of course. You know, why not? And then it tracks and tells you how much you typically use in a month of data. And that's where I saw we never got even close to 5. Like, typically it's 3. I think mainly because we both work from home, so we're usually on our Wi-Fi. So then when we decided to go, when the plan was up for renewal, I was like, well, I'm just going to go with the base plan, which is $15 a month per line. So for Heath and I, 2 lines, that's only $30 a month. Now, it is kind of like where you prepay. So right now I signed up for the year plan, but they have where they just take it out every quarter. So $45 per line every quarter, which again, $90 for both of us for 3 months. That is still less than I was paying for 1 month of us. I'm telling you, the savings are ridiculous. So if you are tired of your mobile rates going up, which that's what they're predicting they're going to do, follow our link to Mint Mobile. We appreciate it because we do get like some kind of credit for each person who signs up using our link. And I would highly suggest it. And when you go through the link, you can put in your area. They'll tell you if they provide service in the area, and you can also see if you could keep your same phone number. Heath and I were both able to keep our same phone numbers, so highly recommend that. Comment below if you use Mint Mobile or if you're considering switching to Mint. I mean, it's okay, y'all. It was so easy to switch. I think that's most people are like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so used to this big number over here. I've had them for years. I don't know if I should switch. Oh, that seems kind of scary, right? I understand. I had the A1 for 20 years. 20 years with them, and the rates just kept going up over those 20 years. And you know how easy it was to switch? They sent me the SIM card, put it, they give you a little walkthrough, did it, it's like 4 steps, did it, boom, it was working. And then they also had a customer service number on there if you did come with any issues. So like when I was doing Heath, there was a little hiccup there, so I called them, quick to answer. The customer service rep was very friendly, very helpful. Within 5 minutes, everything was set up. So it is easy, y'all. Don't overpay for the same service, because you could definitely get the same service you have now at a fraction of the cost. And just think of that extra money. You could go to Dutch more often. You can put it towards more Ketochow. I mean, don't you need some more? If you could save, $50 a month, think of the Ketochow you could buy with that. So please follow our link. The second one I want to do a shout out. Mom Bear Lynette actually told us about it. It's called HungryHorde. If you're interested in this, let me know, and I have to send you an email link with our referral. And how this works is we would get $30, but you get $30 as well. How HungryHorde works is you pay HungryHorde a $10 monthly fee, but they will shop and find you the lowest priced energy company in your area. And they will show all of the different ones available. So like when I did it, they came back and they said, okay, based on your information, your prior history, because they'll pull your prior electrical use. And they said, okay, so here's who we recommend. This is the rates that they'll get you. This is the estimated monthly rates you're going to expect. And then you either accept or decline that. So if you're interested in that, please just message or put hashtag HungryHorde. And, well, no, because I'll need to have your email. Just email us down below. It's in the description, and I will send you that link. I am so happy for that. It has really been beneficial so far. I feel like I have saved a lot. Now, I've only been with them since November, but so far the savings is there. We'll see what happens this summer, but it's worth it. It's worth a shot, y'all. Anyway, I call these fixed expenses. So your utilities, your cell phone service, any cable or streaming service, any insurance option, like auto and home insurance, always shop around. Don't just, okay, well, it's renewal, so I'll just do it. Always shop, because you would be amazed how much money you could save on those fixed expenses. And to me, any money I could save is worth it. Like Mint Mobile alone, I know I'm saving over $1,000 a year. And that $1,000, I mean, that can really go towards some fun things, right? Rather than something boring like my mobile usage, right? So give those a try. Please let me know, and I'll let you know if I probably won't have any more financial talks. Who knows? You never know what I'm going to hear about, y'all. And I want to share with you because, I think not only are we on a road to better health, I think we need to also be on a road to financial health as well. So let's all get in this together and have healthy minds, guts, bodies, and finances. To start my lunch today, I've got a small avocado and then some of my fermented Texas kraut and some kimchi. And then I have made me a skillet pizza, which will be my main course. And here's my pizza. I went a little overboard. I must be hungry. It is almost 2. Wow. So I just started eating it, and then I just added the other avocado. I always start eating half my avocado before anything else, and then the rest of my ferment. And that's my lunch today. It's Friday! So I have my coffee. I'm going with my HungryHeath mug. See, he's right there. That's a character done by his cousin. And we have these available at our shop link down below. And, of course, the wonderful air frying auntie had to give me a sticker to add. I know it's backwards. Sorry, y'all. So, yes, I'm enjoying my coffee. I love coffee. So, in the coffee, my usual MCT oil and butter is in there. Like, my hair's all kinds of messed up. Tomorrow I get my hair colored. Look, you could tell it needs to be colored. Like, I could see the line there. So, yay! I'm so excited. I'm happy. It's Friday. We're going to have some fun tonight. Always look forward to that. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a very busy day, so I got to get up early, hit the grocery stores, have my hair appointment at 1:45, and then the cook-along at 6. So, it'll be a full day tomorrow. So excited for that too, though. And then Sunday, just gonna chillax, right? So yes, I'm having a good day. Things are going well. So we are almost done with February, and then we're gonna head into March, and then the first quarter of this year is over. So just checking in. How's everyone been doing? I know a lot of us started January with no spend. And then February, you might have loosened the reins. I feel like we loosened a little too much. We definitely gone over our grocery budget every week this month. So every week I'm like, okay, this is the week we're going to cut down. And then it's like, oh, but we want this and we want that, and blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, and we don't really need any meat, but just like heavy cream, milk for my kefir, milk for my El Ruderi, like all of these things. And, you know, milk's not that cheap, you know. And then just little things, you know, like Heath needs a Zevia, and his rock stars are still on sale at Kroger for 99 cents each. So I feel like I should probably go get another 30 pack, because that is so much cheaper than, you know, Sam's. I think it's like either $1.17 or $1.22 a can. So, you know, overall, we'll end up saving pretty good by buying it. It's just like, ugh, spending that, and then get my hair done. Wasn't planning on that. So, yeah, all these little things this month, I just feel like I did not save as much as I had initially planned. I mean, it's okay, but I would have liked a little more in there, you know. But overall, I don't have any regrets on what we purchased this month. I think, you know, we've gotten use out of everything. So, yeah, we'll just continue on, and hopefully it'll go well. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Just working all week, y'all. All week. It seems like the work it's been steady. Well, the reports I have to do, it was steady, but it wasn't a whole lot, right? You know, I would typically be done by 11:30. It's already 10:15 today. And then today, all of a sudden, there was a whole lot. And I'm like, why are y'all doing this on a Friday? Really, on a Friday. Of course, I know what I'm doing isn't because today's Friday. It's stuff from Wednesday and Thursday. But anyways. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I got to get back, because the goal is to try to finish these special things by 11. And I've got 2 out of the 3 done. I'm working on the last one. And so hopefully I could get that done. I don't, we'll see. I'm going to try to work quickly, though. And then off to the normal work. So we'll see. A couple of people are even leaving early today. So, all right. But it's been a short week. I know. And that's how it is on a short week. It's always so busy. Friday lunch. I have got pronounced sausage, some mayo, cheese, and salsa, avocado. You see my olives there, a jalapeno, and then my fermented foods are carrot slaw and kimchi and some sauerkraut. Yum, yum. My lunch dessert today, it's my El Ruderi yogurt, and I topped with a serving of blueberries, and then I did drizzle a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette, maybe a teaspoon, probably less, a little bit of cinnamon and salt, and that'll do it. So, yum. Happy Saturday. I am back from the grocery stores. Haven't got my hair done yet, so stay tuned for that. But I want to give a special shout out again to Sean and Michelle. Thank you. We got more of our coffee. I got coffee. Heath got the double rainbow with green tea. And oh, it's so good, y'all. So thank you, Sean and Michelle. Y'all are amazing. And I know a couple more people already gave us some coffee money. So we're going to be dipping into that next week. So shout out to Cherie and Meg. Thank you so much. Look forward to that next week. So we really appreciate y'all so much for keeping our drinking habit going. And Sean and Michelle, y'all are so amazing. Can't wait to see y'all tonight. I think, are they coming tonight?
I believe so.
I think so. I can't remember if they said they had something going on. But hopefully we'll see you tonight. Always look forward to seeing y'all. And if you also want to contribute to our drinking habit, hit that Buy Me a Coffee link down below. And that's how you support it. Thank y'all so much again. We really, really appreciate you. This means a lot to us. And just thanks from the bottom of our hearts. And for lunch, to go with that wonderful coffee, I have a chunk of, what is it called? I guess ham steak. And then some Gorgonzola type brie. I'm excited. I heated it up. A half of a large avocado. One whole jalapeno. Olives. And then my fermented carrot kraut. So excited to have this for lunch.
Avocado oil, and it's the apple cider vinaigrette made with apple cider and spices. 0 sugar is in it, and I just love it.
That sounds good.
Saturday night dinner. We're doing our monthly cook-along, hanging out with the Horde. And we're having a salad topped with this month's cook-along recipe.
Happy Sunday, y'all. I'm having an OMAD type of day, so Heath smoked these wonderful spare ribs. Is it spare
St. Louis style.
St. Louis style ribs. And then on the side here, we each have an avocado. Of course, I'm going to use my Redmond smoked salt. And then I made a Carolina style coleslaw. It's basically like a vinaigrette-based one. So yum, yum. Lunch on this fine Monday, I've got a salad. And then what I did a little differently, you see some nuts there. And then I also added some red cabbage. So I'm excited. It's going to be delicious. And I used bacon as my meat source. So yippee, just really excited about this. It's fairly warm today, so definitely need something cool. Monday night dinner, y'all. We're doing our preview for Friday nights live. And of course, I've got an avocado, some cream cheese stuffed jalapenos, and a couple stuffed mushrooms. And we're sitting at the dining table right by our ferment. So I was like, well, I'm gonna come over here, have dinner with y'all. Don't they look so good? Yum, yum. Happy Tuesday. And trying to pick it up. It's quite heavy. I've got my mug here of my coffee. So good. I'm doing wires this week, and there was too many this morning already. Let's just say that. But I'm going to talk to you just a moment about a couple books I'm reading, listening to. So I'm currently reading because there's not an audiobook, or at least my library doesn't have an audiobook. And that kind of gives me a question real quick. I know I say quick, right? You're like, Shelley, please. Are you someone, because I've heard different opinions, right? Are you someone that if it is a book, you want to buy the actual book so you have it? I'm cheap, so that's why I use the library for my books. And like, I have a bookshelf full of books, and once I've read it, it just sits there and basically collects dust. So, I mean, I understand. I've heard different financial people talk about, oh, just don't even worry about the price of a book. Just buy it. Buy it. It's always good for you. And I understand that. It's always good to read and learn, right? And I try to do that. But I'm just like, but does owning the book really, like, what is that at? Especially if it's just going to sit on a bookshelf. That's my thoughts. I mean, if it's available at the library and I can listen to it and read it. So my library has both audiobooks and digital books. And then, of course, you go to a library and check out a book. Ooh, that seems weird. No, there's nothing weird about that. I know some people still do that because you like to hold the book. I enjoy listening to books, like audiobooks during the day while I'm working. I'll either listen to that or different YouTube channels. And then other times, like, I'm good with Kindle. And did you know, like, my library, if it's an ebook, it goes to the Kindle. So I'm not having to pay for it, but I still use Kindle for it. And I know Kindle, some books, they will have text to speech. But I tried that once and I was like, oh, this is awful. Like, no, it needs to actually be an audiobook. The text to speech, I did not care for. So, yeah, that's what I do. And it's easy for me, like, if, so I'm going to tell you 2 books that I'm currently reading. And one of them is, let me bring it back up. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is, I wanted to get the exact name. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. Let me know, first of all, if you've read that book, your opinions. So far, I am really impressed, y'all. It's an easy read. He really breaks down things like credit card debts, how to use it and everything. I do like his approach. So if you're in the financial space, there's a lot of out there that are very much, you can't drink coffee, you can't go out to eat, you can't, right? And, maybe for some people that works well for them. I don't like the no mentality kind of thing. It's, okay, let's see what works, right? And so he's very much hey, figure out what it is that you enjoy spending money on, and everything else, don't spend money on it, right? So, if you don't care for nice clothes, like, I'm obviously not a clothes person, then why am I going to go and spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on clothes if that ain't my thing? Our thing, speaking of Heath and I, we love to travel. So, yeah, that's what we want to do, and we want to enjoy ourselves when we travel. So, he teaches you, basically how to make sure your overall debt is under 50% of your income. And that's your mortgage, car notes, everything shouldn't be more than 50%. Then there's a certain percentage you're going to save and invest, and then your emergency fund, and then everything else, 20 to 30%, is your discretionary to go to what you enjoy in life. So don't live this life of, scrimping by, and like the famous person who is like passed away and had like, $8 million in the bank, and nobody knew because he was a janitor and scrimped and saved his whole life for, did you enjoy? Like, what are you scrimping and saving for? I mean, maybe if you have, a large family and you really, it makes you more happy that you will have money for them and for others. Sure. So, that makes, I could get that, right? My grandmother was very much like that. She scrimped and saved because her main concern was she wanted to make sure her kids had something. So, that's your priorities. And if that's what makes you happy, go for it. Obviously, we don't have kids, so I make sure my dogs are taken care of for sure. Like I already went and got their food purchased, so next Thursday, not this week, the March 7th, I'll be going and getting their food. And so I do feel like, I try to spoil them. Hopefully could do a little more in the future. I know this month Delilah's got to go get her rabies vaccine and all of that little jazz. And I was thinking, well, I know Sam really needs his nails trimmed, and I'm always so scared to trim them because I don't want to hurt him, and I know he would let me, but I'm just scared. So I'm thinking, should I pay somebody? What do y'all think? I don't want to hurt the little babies. So, and I had that, like, one that they had the cover, and it's like a Dremel almost for dogs. But the noise of that machine scared the dogs more than anything. So it's like, even though I think that's a better option, they don't like the noise. Because it does kind of sound like a vacuum. It's just loud. So, yeah. So I'm reading, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And, first off in his book, he talks about, hey, here's my website. Please go sign up for my newsletter, which I'm like, okay, I'll sign up, but I don't always make time for my emails. But I signed up for Minority Mindsets, his daily market briefs is what he calls it. And they are very informative. Like, he talks about the market, anything that's going on. So I have found those enjoyable just to stay current on everything. And then the I Will Teach You to Be Rich, he, is supposedly you could just email him anything you have questions about, which is nice. But then he has like a little mini course that you can take to kind of help you and just understanding. And like he's, as some of you who follow different financial gurus might have people who are anti-credit card, like, oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever is to have a credit card. And to each his own, because I feel like it's very similar to food, right? And even Ramit talks about the parallels between food health and financial health. So duh, I was right on the money there, right? Huh? So anyways, credit cards can be that either moderator or sustainer type of mentality, but in the book, he does spend the first main chapter trying to teach you how to use credit cards to your advantage. And, the number one thing is you have to be able to pay them off in full every month. If you're not able to pay your credit cards off in full every month, then you probably don't want a credit card. That's the main thing, is you have to know that you're going to pay it off, because otherwise, as soon as that bank is earning interest, you're owed to them instead of the other way. So he looks at credit cards as this is a way to get free benefits, because a lot of credit cards, and I know this with a couple that we have, offer advantages such as, like, if I was to rent a car with the credit card, the credit card itself already has insurance built in for rentals. So I wouldn't need to buy that from the rental company. And then, of course, I usually have it with my insurance as well, but the credit card provides that as a member benefit. Another one is, different. If you book it for travel, they'll include travel insurance. So always check your credit cards and just see what benefits you have. And then also, I like in his book, which I kind of already know this stuff, but how to haggle with the banks, the credit card companies, like if there was a late fee, how to do that. If the interest rate is high, how to negotiate a lower interest rate. How to, do different things like that. How to haggle different, perks on the card to get it, the perks you want. So like for us, we love to travel. So having a card that would have good travel benefits and good travel rewards might be something we'd be interested in, or a good cashback card. Again, as long as you can pay it off every single month in full, not the minimum, not half of it, not 90%, 100% in full. So that's the main caveat there. So, but I thought that was really good because, again, I hear a lot of people who are like anti-card, anti-debt, and it's like, you got to know how to kind of play the game to when you're the one winning. And if you have the money and you know, oh, okay, I'm going to put this on this card, but I know I have that $500 in the bank so I could actually go and pay off that card tomorrow, then yeah, then the credit card companies aren't winning. You're the one winning because you're using them for that benefit. So I'm always open to thoughts, what y'all think. So that's the first book I'm reading. So I'm just now to chapter 2. So it is a digital book, which is nice because I can read it on the computer or on my phone. That's the good thing about Kindle, because it'll go with you anywhere, which is nice. The second book that I just got today is an audio book, and it's called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, Housel, I want to say Housel, like Houston. Name is Housel. Anyhow, I've heard so many people recommend this book, The Psychology of Money, because then it really helps you understand your mindset towards money, which I know is it's the most common thing is people's mindset when it comes to money. Like, some people think of money is like evil, having money is evil, or this scarcity mindset, and there's all these different emotions when it comes to money. So I've heard really good things about this book. It is, oh, nice. It's just under a 6-hour read. It says 5:48. Under a 6-hour audiobook. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm excited. So I'll be listening to that. And then also reading Ramit Sethi's book. And I'm taking his little mini course because it's free. I'll do anything that's free. Well, almost. Well, maybe everything. So yes, that's what I'm enjoying today. Sorry, took y'all on that sneeze with me. So thank y'all so much. I will check in with you in a bit. My lunch today, just another bacon salad with some fermented foods and avocado. And then here is my kefir with some chia seeds. And that's it. Tuesday dinner, we are at Gringo's, so I have the house salad instead of the rice and beans. And we ordered beef fajitas. And then on the side here is the queso.
Thank you.
Well, y'all, that wraps up another week of the Warden Report. We are driving home from dinner. It's almost 6:30. Wow, I still feel like it's early.
It is. It's not even 6:30. That's awesome.
I
6:22.
am so full.
Yes.
We haven't had Gringo's in forever.
Now I remember why it's one of my favorite restaurants.
Yeah, the beef fajitas are so good.
So tender.
And I don't think I put it in the video, but they will give you like clarified butter, and it's a lime clarified butter. Yeah. So good with that steak. And yeah, so freaking delicious. And you can sub out a salad. It's a little bit upcharged, but instead of the rice, beans, and tortillas, we get a salad, which is always really good. And then pairs well. Basically, we just make a beef fajita salad.
Yeah.
So, really good. I hope y'all had a wonderful week as well. Y'all, February is basically over. Like, March is Friday. I know. Like, I feel like this year, we are almost done with the first quarter of 2024. We are almost a quarter of the way into this century.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? So, and then I'll hear people talk about, 2008 or 2014 and different things. And I'm like, okay, oh my gosh, that was a long time. Like, it's historical now.
Was it somebody said the other day? back when we was in school, back in the 1900s.
Yeah, Coda said that. Oh, we were all born in the 1900s. I'm like, oh.
I'm not that old. Slow down, Turbo.
Thanks, Coda. So, I definitely feel like sometimes, though, I do show my age. Like, probably the chick at the restaurant, I think she was a little, like, taken aback that I put the card for her to go charge it, because they do have where you can pay by the app.
All right.
And she's probably like, oh my gosh, look at these old
Boomers.
people. No, now a lot of the younger ones will be like, oh, these old millennials.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
They always forget about us. They don't remember Generation X. They're like millennials and then boomers. They forget about us. That's fine.
Well, story of our life, right?
Right? So, great week, though. Overall, everything I think is going really well. And just plugging along, getting through what we need to get through, right? I feel like the beginning of the year, it's so focused on just trying to get things done, right? And then summer, you kind of get to relax a little bit. But summertime is always the busiest time for my job.
Mm-hmm.
When's y'all's busy time of the year?
Yes.
But thank y'all so much again for watching. I really appreciate you. And I cannot wait to see all of your wonderful comments. So please leave your comments down below. And in case you missed it, I'm going to link here to the last Warden report. So you go back and enjoy some of that information. So thank y'all again so much for watching. Please stay tuned to see all of our wonderful channel members. Thank y'all so much for all your support. We really appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. I love seeing y'all at the cook-along. So please try to make that. I know not all of the channel members always can, but please do. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.